And hello everybody who joined me today. Welcome on this live stream. Hope you had a great weekend and happy Monday, guys. Happy Monday, everybody. Who joined me today? Say hi in the chat. Let's see how many people are there, and let's talk today about the markets, about the cryptos and the stock market as well. So. It was quite an interesting week and pretty choppy Sunday and Saturday. And today, early in the morning, we started with a new daily low. And right now we are trading below 59K. So right now we at 58,300 and kind of rejecting from 57,900. So let's see how it will go. So. Hey everyone, how are you doing? And I see some messages in Telegram as well. So yeah, hello. Hey over there. So, all right. Fear and greed index stays around 28, which is not so cool at all. And we're still kind of low in this. Benchmark, and so I'm going to switch over a little bit on the 1 hour time frame over here, zoom out. So what we can see over here is that we moved downside from yesterday, and so yesterday we traded around 59,300 up to $60,000. It was quite a choppy area. Honestly, I didn't pay attention too much to the markets on these weekends, and I hope today we're going to see some more interesting action. However, we don't have any strong news over there, and so for today we just got what we got for today actually. So not too many economic news. We got only. Let me check once again. In just about 30 minutes, we're going to get a Fed Governor Christopher Waller welcoming remarks. So this is not something bullish or bearish. So, and in about 2 hours, almost 2 hours, like an hour and a half, we're going to see U.S. leading economic indicators for July, and so previous was 0.2%, and median forecast for this one is going to be minus 0.4. So let's see how it will go. That's about an hour and a half to get this news, but so far we are in a quite stable environment for today. And let's take a look what is S&P doing. So S&P didn't move a lot. We kind of bouncing off 5,570. So we created this kind of resistance over here. We got a little bit of choppiness in the what is today. So we got so the market is about to open in like 15 minutes. And we're going to see maybe more action over here, but so we got just a little choppiness over here on pre-market, and let's see how it's going to go. I would really like to see push over 570. That would be awesome. But whatever the result's going to be, we're going to try to see any opportunity over here. Let's hope that is going to be really clear and really nice movement from the market, and not the choppiness that we saw on the last week. Not to say on the US market, but on Bitcoin, we got a lot of choppiness on the last week. That was tremendously hard to trade, and I hope that you at least got some profits, or if you in some kind of loss, then it's going to be normal and not too big for you. So What I'm looking for Bitcoin right now is that we're pretty much trading in the same range that we got in last week. So nothing major is happening right now, and we got this area is very interesting in terms of levels and in terms of possibilities, because every time we got through some level, what I noticing is that market is tending to go backwards. Like we break through some level, then it go backwards, then it goes again against this level. So it's kind of choppy price action. To me, honestly, hard to trade. I don't know, maybe you guys got this better than I did last week, but this week, totally excited to see the new opportunities over here, and yeah, trying to size them up. So, by the way, who watching me right now, let me know if you actually managed to catch this short from 59,500, because it was a quite clear entry for this short. So we got breakout from this rising support line, and that was a quite good and actually simple and cheap short over here. So you just can pop from the breakout, wait for one candle or maybe not, and then just get some position over here. So let me know if you catch this one. That is actually really cool if you did. So, right. Let me check the charts. All right. So, by the way, what is happening over here? We got pretty much no moving around 58,400. Currently, we got some building up on resistance over here, and we created some kind of triangle. I would say that there is a possibility that we're going to break through 58,500. Hopefully, on the next couple of minutes, that's going to propel price probably to 600s or even 680s. That is the forecast for the upcoming minutes on Bitcoin. Let's see how it will go. Um, on the 1 hour time frame, we can see over here on the RSI, we got some nice bullish divergence over here. So yeah, it's clearly bullish divergence on the 1 hour time frame. So possibility for going upward today. At least it is on the table, so we're going to see that. I'm going to see that. So, what is the S&P doing? So, still chopping around. So, it's like 9 minutes before market open. So, let's see. Let's see how it will develop from the over here. And so, possibility to go to 55, 65, 67. That is the possibility to go over here. So, it's from like we need a little push to the upside from this one. But anyway, we got some trend line over here that is still developing. We're going to see how it will react on this one, and then let's see how it will develop. I don't really know if it's going to break through the resistance, or it's going to stay there, or even go below. I really don't know. I'm just kind of curious what it's going to do, and then decide. So we got this influence area from resistance. We got influence area from support line over here in 1 hour time frame. So we got decent. We got decent price action over here, and we just need some kind of confirmation from the price before we can actually get some entries. That actually would be cool to get some breakout to the downside and trade a little short over here, but you know, we could get an uptrend over here and to go to 5-600s. So I don't know. We're going to see. Hopefully it's going to be great for us today. Bitcoin kind of shaking around and still there. So all right. So we are really close to this apex of this shape, and we, you know, we can actually get a breakout in a few seconds. Actually, maybe a minute or two maximum. But yeah. So 5 minutes before 9 a.m. in New York time. So we're going to see that. Apparently on the market open. So right, guys, I'm going to get something to drink and get back to you in just 1 minute. Okay. So and we back. So let's see. Market is still there on a really thin side. So that is really thin market over here. Let's see how it will go. So while we're still there, let's take a quick look on what happened on the market. I don't know. Let's see what has happened on Solana, for example. What is there? So we got below 147 and we're still trading below 145. So we got this kind of interesting conjuncture between this trend line and the price. So we got breakout, we got retest from this trend line, and there is a possibility to go somewhere around 147, maybe back to 150s. I would say that I would like to see Solana back to 150s. That would be awesome for the market. And this area only of influence at 150 is pretty good. You know, but so what we got actually here is we got a breakout from this kind of wedgie kind of triangle or triangle, whatever. So it's kind of wedgie pattern. I got a lot of levels over here, 144. I think this is kind of strong levels in this area. And I need to mark another levels as well that played out strongly. So it's 140, 137. So this is kind of levels that you don't want to miss once again. So it's like 140, 139, 137. And today we are trying to break out from 140 and to get to 144, 145 area. So Solana looking here pretty decent, to say at least. But going to be to depend on Bitcoin. And what is Bitcoin doing over here? Getting closer to the apex. Still around the apex, still around the same numbers. So yeah, basically not much, not much. Hmm. Think. Okay, let's see. Let's think how it's going to go over here. There is a possibility that we're going to get a breakdown from this triangle. That is also a possibility. So we need to count on that as well. Because this is triangles. Triangles usually are their nature that they could go in both directions. That is their nature, and we got some kind of Adam Eve pattern over here in the 58, the 58, 57 area, and so from that we got the breakout, we got the targets from this pattern, and right now we are in this kind of consolidation zone where the price is not decided. I guess it's kind of not decided to where it's going to go. So okay, it's 9 a.m. in the US. Let's see how it's going to react over here. S&P still holding around. Bitcoin as well. So basically, we got nothing to. I mean, like almost nothing, nothing on the chart that is absolutely. I'm sorry, what is this? Absolutely nothing to on the movements. But let's see how it's going to react over here. This is hourly. Let's switch to 30-minute time frame, 15-minute time frame. So yeah, this is kind of choppy area around VWAP. So we kind of bouncing off VWAP on multiple time frames. 1 hour time frame, we above VWAP. 30-minute time frame, we above. 50 minutes still above. You know, so we're mostly above the VWAP, and what we're going to see, that's going to the S&P also having fun. If you can say that, having fun above a VWAP. So I don't know, guys. What you think about the market? What you think about? Like for most part, if you're looking for in the recording of this screencast, right? So you can basically tell what is going to be next. But when you're actually on the market and trying to figure this out, that is kind of interesting. So I'm actually biased to the upside on today. Really, really biased to the upside. And I think we're going to get somewhere around 58,600 up to 58,700 during this print. That's quite a possibility over here. I honestly, I don't really know if we're going to break through this triangle, just simply go to the upside, or it's going to be more choppy and messy. But yeah, this is what it is. It could be anything. So let's see. Let's see how it will make the move. That's really interesting. So right now we're trying to push. We at 58, 468, and so yeah, trying to push over here, trying to get over 70s, 69, 70. So we got decent breakout over here. I'm going to try to long over here just for sake. I'm going to put really small long. I don't really rely on this triangle, to be honest with you guys. And I'm going to see how it's going to work out. If we're going to pop, maybe I'm going to add a little bit more and fix around 58, 700. I'm going to increase over here to 04. If it's good, then I'm going to add 04. If it's not good, I'm going to stick with this size. What you guys think? Like, okay, we got here 55, 63 on S&P. We're trying to push. So we got really small bounce up, then slide to the downside, bounce up, slide to the sideways or downside, then again bounce up. So we got a really small like staircase, I guess, price action over here. And right now we're trying to push through 55.65 on S&P. That's about it. And highest resistance over here at 55.68, and 55.68 is going to be the target for this move. So let's see. Bitcoin is going pretty well. So let's see. Let's just wait for decent bounce. Market is pretty slow, so we got not too many volume, not too much. Even compared to this early Europe morning, actually, that's kind of weird price action and weird volume for Europe opening. So this is kind of unusual to say at least. US Open is not there. We don't see too much volume on the US Open. And right now 55.65. So same thing. We going in the same pace. So back to 1 hour time frame. Let's quickly check out our positions over here. What we kind of doing. So we are in this co-influence area from this well, it's kind of complicated shapes, getting really complicated shapes over here. And we got some small resistance right here, like really small resistance. We kind of trying to break it. If that means that we broke through it, I don't know, because we still got this. We still got here this support line, which is just kind of playing out. And this is an area of two levels of conjecture of these two levels, 58,623 and 58,300. So this is kind of levels that is kind of holding price in this kind of range. It's a little bit tight, but it is what it is. It is what we got for today, right? So we only trade what we see. And right now we are pushing more. I'm going to add a little bit more on this one. Let's see. maybe we're going to get a decent trade. Really looking forward, really nice and decent trade. S&P pushing forward, so we got 5566.6 on the clock right now, and yeah, still low volume, really low volume, not much over here. Let's see if we can push through 545 right now at 42. Yep, we got through. We got 55. I'm sorry, 58,550. That is. Uh, let's see. So we got the breakout from this triangle, right? We got breakout through resistance. We got breakout through highs of this triangle, and we got so technically this is not daily highs, but since the opening of the US market, this is new daily high. But yeah, Bitcoin trading 24/7, so we don't have any kind of opening day uh, type of things. So anyway, so like I said, today we got really small and not strong economic news. And Christopher Waller is going to make his remarks in about, let me check, in about 5 minutes. He going to be on the on this on stage. So let's see. Markets is pretty decent today. I say decent because we don't have too much of price action, but at least we see something over here is brewing. We see something that is moving to the upside. Um, you know, S&P kind of chilling over here at 565. So what we got over here? We got small rejection from 60s. It's kind of weak point. So right, we got breakout from 45s. Right now at 50s, and yeah, not really, not the amazing day, to say at least, not the amazing day in terms of price action, not amazing market open, to say at least. So really slow opening of the day. So we are still there. We are still on the same kind of prices. 3 minutes before this, whether to say something about the market. Let's see. I don't think it's going to be any mad price action around this. Let's check around on the markets and see what we kind of having over here. So Litecoin, I can see I kind of find this interesting. That is kind of this is kind of interesting price action. Really small and thin price action, not much to do over here, but the opportunity is that that thing could go a little bit lower, possibly 64. Oh, and I think there was a rumors about Litecoin to go on ETFs. So I'm not a big fan of this kind of ETF hype, just simply because simply because we don't get that big of a rally, because last time we got ETFs on Ethereum, and got just little rally, and then pop it really strong to the downside. And what I don't like about this is that the hype around is just like over overinflated. Like you get a lot of news, a lot of people talking. Okay, ETF, it's going to impact, blah blah blah. But reality is we got, you know, so we got just this kind of bouncy price action to the downside, and all these kind of ETFs is yeah, it's kind of good for the market, 100% good for the market. That is development. That is all these kind of things. But in terms of price action, in terms of how market is starting to behave after ETF being approved, that is kind of garbage. That is kind of garbage. To say at least, what we got on Bitcoin before ETFs, that was night and day compared to what we have right now. That is night and day. I remember days before we got these ETFs. We got pretty interesting, pretty good price actions. We could volatility was big as well, but the market movements wasn't so choppy, and it was complicated still. But right now, after this ETFs being approved, so they start pumping money to the Bitcoin. We got this small rally after that. However, I mean, since then, I mean, we got a really choppy price action over here. And that is kind of killing me. And in the end of the day, I think this is kind of result of these ETFs, and they they trying to impact the price. They trying to impact on the structure of the price in some way, and maybe this is kind of influenced by their algorithms and things like this, and that is what impacting the market to shape, to get this choppiness over here. That's probably the reason for that. But after after all of this, we got this choppy price action. Maybe they're trying to structurize it. Maybe they're trying to push volatility a little bit down so they can profit more from their algorithms. Um, that's kind of, I don't know. I'm not. I don't have any inside information from that, but that is what I'm like. This is my observation of the market and how the ETFs kind of shape it this year, basically this year, right? So we got ETFs approved in the January, and since then we got this, right? And I don't really like this price action. This is really hard to trade, and you know, you kind of think this is the bottom of the range, but then not, and you think, okay, we could go higher because the previous range was a little bit higher, but then okay, we go in lower, same. And again, we kind of get in the same support area. Then you think, okay, this is the support. I'm going to buy this one for midterm. But then again, it's go lower, it's go below. So it's kind of choppy in this area. Either you have to, expect things like this, or uh, I'm trying to adapt. I'm trying to adapt on this environment. And right now, I'm trying to do more trades inside the day and trying to take more opportunities from the intraday trading rather than swing trading that I'm used to from all of these years on cryptos and things like this. So right now my focus more basically on the intraday trading, and I'm kind of still looking for some opportunities over altcoins, just to to get some good swing trades, some decent opportunities. But yeah, mostly on the daily, intraday, mostly on the intraday steps. So S&P is still moving around, still shaking around 55, 65. Bitcoin still. Oh yeah, we got some breakout, really decent breakout over here. Let's see where we at on this chart. So we pop through 58,800 for a quick move. That's really nice. That was really nice. We got plus 140 PNL right now. Let's see in just a few minutes how it's going to go. You can see that we got this really big extension from this price action. So to me, that is possibility to take some profits over here. I'm going to place take profit over here at so at 58,887. Let's see if the market can touch this level once again. Um, and I'm going to put my stop loss over here at 58.70, 750. We're probably going to retest 750 once again. Yep. All right. So let's see if the market going to push from 58,750. If not, we're going to take the stop out from this trade, and this is going to be an $100 profit. So a really good opportunity. Uh, really good opportunity. I take small trade. I take small entry with a small position. Then I add to this position a little bit more. And right now we are looking to take the profits from this trade at 58.8, almost 890, in the stop loss at 58,750. So let's see how it's going to develop. 820. All right, let's fix 50% profit over here. So I fixed part of this position, fixed 50% of this position in this range. Just want to do the average from this trade. Let's see if we're going to get my target over here at 58 900. And market just stalls over here, right? So we got these small movements, we got some stalling over here as well, but right now the market is just stalled. Anyways, I took a profit over here, and I'm really glad that we opened this Monday with some profits over here, right, guys? This is kind of good, I guess. This is kind of good. Good start of the week, to say at least, and huh. So let's look for another opportunities. S&P not holding over 65, going back. So it's kind of still moving in the same um, shape, right? So it's kind of moving to the upside and go to the downside, upside to the downside. So all right, we got stop out from the Bitcoin trade. Really good profits. About 100 bucks profits over here. So it's kind of good to start the day, to start this week with small profits. Let's see if we're going to get any other opportunities on the market. Right now, we are just bouncing around 58,900. So basically, we got this attempt to break out from 58,000 range. So 58,700 and 58 square. So let's see if we're going to push more to the upside. So in the 5 minutes, we're going to see Chicago Open. So Chicago Open is going to be another interesting point on the market. And so we didn't have any, big opening in the New York session. So let's see how it will go in Chicago. And that is interesting. So just a 5 minutes before this, and let's see. Right. So let's quickly check on the coin market cap what we got here today. So we are pretty much the same area, and in terms of many coins and tokens as well. So currently I have the list of the coins. I don't have tokens over here. So like a usual, Bitcoin, Ethereum, then BNB, then Solana, XRP on top 5, and Tron on top 6, and Dogecoin, then Tron in closing AVAX. Wow, interesting. So what else do we have over here? Maybe something interesting going on. What is going on with Monero? XMR is popping out a little bit over here. So well, nothing too much over here, to be honest with you. Nothing too much at least nothing crazy. Nothing crazy over here. Nothing crazy going on the coins. So I'm going to change this filter. I'm going to change the filter to tokens. Let's check it out on the tokens and see what is happening over here. So tokens basically on the top, we got Tether and USDC. Then Shiba Inu on the top 3 of the tokens, going a little bit down over here. Chainlink going a little bit down, shy $10. Oh my god. That is Link. I was thinking in like a year ago that Link is going to be big this year, but it's kind of shame that it's not moving too much. All right, Uniswap, Pepecoin going down. OKB, so this token of OKX exchange, holding pretty decent, going a little bit up. That's about it. And ERB going a little bit down, Mantle going a little bit down. So pretty much of everything on the market is going down, except Aave that we discussed it on the last live stream or one stream before that. I don't quite remember. So anyway, we got some price action overview of Aave on the last live streams, and yeah, it's kind of decent price action, and the market is still moving to the upside. There could be an opportunity to go a little bit lower. So if you have in some positions on the Aave, that could be an opportunity to take profit, because right now the price is pretty good. That is 110, so we was at 116, I think, and yeah, this pretty good opportunity to take some profits over here. So pretty much else going a little bit down, going some tokens going down a lot, some tokens not too much. So well, the market is pretty usual, nothing crazy happening. So over here is just a lot of things, but yeah, let's check all of the coins of the cryptocurrencies. All of the cryptocurrencies, all Bitcoin on the top, Ethereum on the second place, then Tether, then BNB, Solana top 5. Closing top 5. Then XRP, Toncoin, Dogecoin, and Tron closing top 10. So from all of the list of the cryptocurrencies, Tron in top 10. Then let's see top 15. Top 15 closing by Bitcoin Cash. We got here DOT. We got here AVAX. So I was preparing for this stream and looking for some altcoins as well. And I find interesting price action over AVAX. AVAX USDT. I find it kind of interesting in comparison, in the comparison of other coins as well and tokens. So, let me check 4-hour time frame, I guess. So you can see what I got over here. I got this shadow line from another token that is currently moving to the upside. And I was looking for the same shape on other tokens and coins, and I find that AVAX is pretty much it's pretty in the same range. It's pretty much looking kind of similar to what I have on this shadow. So I pop it out the line chart so you can compare it a little bit more. So we got pretty similar price action. Pretty similar price action. And so yeah, so there is an opportunity that we're going to break out through this triangle on AVAX. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow, and we're going to get some decent price action, maybe to the 25, 26. That would be awesome. And I'm looking for Fibonacci correction over here, and you can see on the Fibonacci we got 26 exactly at the 0618, and 05, which is most common level. 05 is going to be at 24, 23.9, and 03 is at 22.2. So I kind of looking for opportunities, and if we're going to go to the upside, this is 7%, 14, and up to 25, 23% possible price action from AVAX. If I would trade this, and I'm still considering, like I'm not pretty sure that I'm going to take this entry, but if I'm going to do this, I would use stop loss around 2.5%. That is limit. To not too much. So it's like minus $100 on this one, and then about to take profits on these 3 levels. Small profits over here, and over here. So up to 23% profits. That could be a nice trade over this week because I'm not sure if it's going to pump or pop like this shadow shadow line. I don't think that is going to pop like this. It's probably going to make a smaller price action, or at least it's going to be a choppy one. But yeah, what can happen. So, Chicago market is open, and I see that Bitcoin is breaking out through 58,900. Uh, Currently touching 58,900, and kind of, um, we kind of push it to the upside, reverse it, try to retest 58,700 breakout. Right now, trying to push through 58,900. That is a potential retest of this area, and we could possibly go to 59,000. So let's wait on that. I'm not going to take any trade right now. I'm just kind of curious and looking if we're going to break through this. That's going to be awesome. So, we about an hour in this live stream, so I don't see anybody join me in the chat. I would like to see some people in the chat. And guys, if you're watching this stream right now, give me a favor, hit this thumbs up button. And if you're still not subscribed to this channel, hit subscribe and make sure that you turn on your notification bell so you not miss another live stream that is going to be probably tomorrow, I think, in the same time. I think we're going to get in the same time, if there is no obstacles from the electricity on my side. So Bitcoin still pushing. We kind of tried 930s, but rejected from it a little bit. And we still there, still kind of shy. Oh, hello, Brian. I see you join me today. Nice to have you there. So what is going on? What's happening? Let's see where we at, and let's see where if we're going to break through this. Brian, what is your trades from last week? Let me know if you got something interesting on the weekend. I would really like to discuss this one with you. So if you got some decent trades, let me know where you opened and closed the trades. So S&P, meanwhile, retested 5560s and right now trying to break through 65s. And so kind of small push to the upside. However, the volume you can see on Chicago opening, we got much bigger volume over here. So exactly at 30 minutes. So we got these volume spikes going on. So we got a little spike over here, pre-market, and then we got another two spikes over here on the Chicago opening. So, and Bitcoin is back to this range. Well, this is really wild, choppy range. Oh my God. Like, what exactly is forcing Bitcoin to do this? I don't really know, because we kind of still bouncing off this area and we try to retest this area. However, Bitcoin is not respecting any rules that I know. And maybe we need to get a new rules for the market to, to understand this more, precisely. So Brian saying he's long XRP over the weekend, still holding. Let's check it out. Let's check the XRP as well. That is interesting to see XRP USDT 057 right now. I see. So what was your entry over here at 57s? If you are still on the since the weekend, so it's probably like 56 57s. That's the range from the weekend. And yeah, 56 57s. One second, a little bit. I'm going to. I got some lag over here, and I'm going to try to disable some stuff on my PC just to. Yep. So yeah, Brian. Okay, I got you. I got your point over here, and so we got this range, and yeah, it's kind of interesting trade. It's kind of interesting. I have this range over here. You can see that is major range over here at 56, 57. Even 58 is a part of this range. And well, it's kind of interesting. So I don't know if the market is going to roll over here, but compare it to Bitcoin, it's holding decent, really decent on this range, because Bitcoin is kind of we moving around on the markets on the last week, and it was kind of bouncy, but XRP is holding pretty decent over here. 55 is the lowest point of support over here, and 58 is the major resistance on this range. I guess if we're going to break through 58, we're going to reach 50. Oh, sorry, 60, 62s. So 60 and 62s over here. That's kind of levels that I would look. And what's happening with my charts. Uh, Yeah, Brian. Any trade open for you right now? Currently, I got no trades at Bitcoin or S&P. Uh, I kind of managed to scalp this long from breakout of this triangle. I opened it from 58 500, just a tiny bit. Then we started to break out. I add to the position a little bit more, and I fix it on average over here at 58 700. I averaged about plus 120 bucks, I think. I'm going to check it after the live stream as well. And so yeah, I'm not in a trade right now on the Bitcoin. I was thinking if we're going to to push more to the upside and create some kind of structure, that I'm going to try to add more or to open a new position. But right now I'm not really sure, because uh, we kind of bouncing around and the market is really choppy. I don't I'm not really sure, because this kind of price action that happened like a few minutes ago, uh, I'm not really liking this one. So yeah, currently just a shy 100 bucks profit on today, and that's it for now. I'm still looking for opportunities. So on XRP, we got so kind of this range is the major range that we're looking for. If we fall below this range, that's going to be a possibility to go to the 5640s, and yeah, so it's kind of interesting shape. It's taking a really interesting shape over here. So we got this resistance at 5870, and we got some kind of Adam Eve bottoming, possible like double bottom or Adam Eve bottom. However, we need to be really careful with this one, because if we're going to break through 57s, that's going to tumble market down. So yeah, this kind of review for XRP from my side. If you're looking on different time frame, or if you're looking on different shapes, or maybe you have different opinion, I would really like to know that, and to discuss this one with you. That is what I think interesting, because what works for me sometimes is not working for other people. Hey, Silvan is also here. Hi over here. Hey, Silvan. Let's see what the market is doing today. How was your weekend? I hope you did a great weekend. Um, so, what's on your trading chart right now, Sylvain? Let me know. So, I'm going to back over here on Bitcoin chart. Um, right here, I got this point of influence of these levels, like 58,300, 58,600. And we kind of tested this trend line. So the trend line over here, I tried to make some kind of trend line. I don't really trust this one, but at least this is what we have. So from this low up to this low, and right today, in just a few minutes ago, we kind of retested this trend line. I don't know. We kind of retested it once, and once again, I don't really know if we're going to stay there, to stay below this trend line or go above. Let's see. So it's kind of really, really interesting area if we're going to break through. And once again, maybe you remember as well, like we again in the same area like we had in the Friday. In the Friday, we got in the same spot, like 59, 359, 58, 358, 600. That was the area. And was really, really nasty area to trade. It's giving a lot of fake outs. And sometimes you think, okay, it's going up, but then it's go down. But then again, you think, okay, we broke through some major points. Let's go down. But it's not. So it was kind of messy and choppy Friday, and I don't know if we're going to get the same Monday. Um, so let's watch on this one. So we're trending lower, and we kind of, I don't really like these shapes, you know. So we got volume divergence over here on this higher high, and we going back to 58,500s. And pretty much nothing over here. Pretty nothing over here. I don't know. Let me check. Let me check what we all where we at 58,500 in the S&P. Well, S&P is kind of still trending upwards, so we still got this bouncy and choppy price action over here, but still kind of trending to the upside. I don't see any trade right here, and honestly, I don't really like to trade in such conditions. Maybe some people like. I don't really like to do this. It's kind of a rising channel. That is kind of rising channel building up. So let me see. Um, so, uh, Sylvain said that he's in ENG and IDO. So I'm going to check this one for you as well. Let me see where we at. So what we have here. ENG. Let's quickly check on ENG. So basically, this is kind of range bound market right now over here. Small range from almost 13,000 to up to 14,000. And we kind of having some kind of triangle shape on this range. So that is interesting. So where we at from higher dimensions, right? So let's see. We got some trend line downwards to the and we got really big area like what we had here. We got big area, you know, before we got another touch, right? So we got another area over here. So we might have a breakout, but I think that would need another price movements from the Bitcoin to the upside to break to 59s to 60s. That's what we probably need on this occasion. Yeah, let's see ANG BTC. So sometimes versus Bitcoin, they're looking interesting, sometimes not. In that particular case, I don't really know what to say. It's really low. That is tremendously oversold. And we kind of touching these 2018 market levels. That is something. So I think like this is obviously good for spot trading. Like if your risk appetite is pretty good, pretty high, and yeah, the opportunities over here up to 380. So it's about almost like 100% profits from current. Like, I'm sorry. So if we're going to measure it from current, that is almost 60% profits possible, right? So it's really a really tiny market that is low volume and even small injections of the volume is going to impact the price a lot. So that's going to be a breakout from this, you know, it's kind of falling knife edition trade. So you kind of trying to catch this falling knife, and we still don't have any sideways. What I do like about altcoins is where, okay, they got some drop, they got dropped to the downside, but then they got some sideways. And if the sideways is kind of looking like accumulation phase, that is going to be a profitable one. But if it's not, then it's going to be another losing trade. And especially on altcoins, sometimes it's like minus 25%, sometimes it's minus 50% if you're not careful enough. So, so yeah. Um, so I would like to just mark few levels. I'm not really thinking that is going to be a big banger, but there is a possibility. So, uh, 200 level, 200 level. So even between these two levels is 10%, 10% difference. And right now, that is about 20% difference between current level and lowest level. So the ranges and the volatility is pretty high. So next level, I would like to add it's it's that is really hard to see. But if I'm back to this range, so it's 297, then okay, we got this level 371, 415, and 500. So basically, all these kind of lows, all these kind of extremums, that is the levels. And back to this one. Any potential areas? 278 is 44, 470 as well. So not much, not really much levels. Well, I can simply highlight every single level, but it's not going to work. So anyway, this is kind of really risky market, and we need to be really careful with this one and try to not risk too much on this one. So yes, Silvan, I see your question about FXS BTCs is more as you like with the small flat before going up. Let me check. I think we checked FXS previously. I think we got, yeah, we got some. So what I drawed here that what I would like to expect from this market is going to do a sideways and then go to the upside. So the pretty much the same. It's going to be for ENG as well. So ENG, the sideways in these markets could be like, like this sometimes, or it could be, really small, tiny price actions. In most cases, like from what I know, from what I see, most cases doing some kind of cup and handle bottoming or small triple bottoms, things like this, and then it's going to the upside. And I didn't see a lot of examples from last period, and that is kind of normal because we got the Bitcoin moving to the upside really hard, and so what I was looking for is that, okay, we got something like this that we got over here. There's something like compound handle. However, you can see that takes a lot of time. This is not something that you're going to to hold overnight and you're going to be rich. So that's a little bit different. And back to FXS. Oh my god, got something wrong with my chart. Okay, I think I'm back. Yep, I think I'm back. So back to FXS USDT. FXS USDT. Once again, we discussed this one on the previous live streams. So it's got pretty similar shape to what we have on ENG. That is just falling knife, or really oversold market, and that is like most of our coins look and shape right now. This is the most of the altcoins current state, And like if you want to buy it at this moment, this is kind of risky situation. However, that could be a high yield uh, area right now, because if it's going to hold on these areas for, let's say right now we got August, then September, and usually October, November is going to be more hotter in terms of markets. It's going to be more pumping to the upside in November, maybe even December. If this area is going to hold up to November, and in November we got some decent price action over the markets, that's going to be a winner. That's going to be a banger, right? But right now, while we're still inside some kind of downward channel or inside wedges, sometimes you probably know that as well, that we got some types of wedges over here, and in most cases we got breakouts and then go to the upside, right? So from the channels, we got pretty much similar price action. We could get some kind of sideways action, maybe cup and handle, maybe double, triple bottom, and then go to the upside. So if this area is going to hold, that is awesome trade. That is awesome to hold. However, I'm not so sure. I'm not going to say, hey, buy this one, hey, hold this one, because I don't see this kind of price action right now. And we got so many altcoins on the market, especially with these coins over the Solana blockchain, and things like this. The market, like the money from the people is so spread out through the markets that that is really hard to find really good um you know altcoin that is going to make some decent profits. Like for example, I got this trade, and I got this interesting chart on the OM Mantra USDT. I got this kind of, you can see over here that we got this downward wedge on this market. And so you can see from what you can see over here, if you're going to zoom in, like even let's use replay feature on the trading view. So what you can see over here, we got this wedge that is not extremely oversold. Why it's not extremely oversold? Because it's not a single shot to the downside, right? So it's not like what we got on the market right now. So this market is kind of moving to the downside. However, it's moving to the downside in kind of how it's called. I don't really stretch it. So it's kind of stretch it way, and then it started to move in kind of sideways right before the breakout from the wedge. And so you can see that breakout from the wedge happening is happening when some kind of volatility and things like this, and so on. So I got this chart, I think, over here. Oh, let me check. Maybe I got this. Yep. So you can see this idea over here that we got this kind of wedge. Then we got close into the breakout. And after the breakout, we got this price action. However, this is kind of unique price action, to be honest, that is made like over the roof. Like this kind of token may make this breakout over the roof. That is not normal. What is kind of normal in this situation is what, like, the levels that I mentioned over here. I mentioned over only few levels. I mentioned a high of this wedge. That is really, really rare on the market. when we kind of reaching uh, the highest point of the wedge. In most cases, we kind of tend to go to the third or half or even 2/3 of the wedge. So most of the cases we got is like this. I hope this makes sense, and I'm not going too deep in this kind of stuff. Um, you know, so what is actually is going to be profitable in next period? It's really hard to say, and like once again, FXS USDT. So basically, we got here a channel, not the wedge. That's a little bit different. That's first one. If we're going to switch over to weekly time frame, you can see that there is no wedge, there is nothing. Like we got sideways, really promising actually. I bet 100% that if we're going to look on this market in the January of this year, like back in the January, then we're going to say, okay, this is so much, so um, so interesting and so sorry, I forgot the words. And so if we're going back to January, we if we look on this market, we're going to see this sideways. We're going to say, okay, this is possibly really big accumulation. However, it was not, right? So we don't know how it's going to develop and what it's going to do and why we see this kind of mm, sharp sharp move to the downside, right? So while Bitcoin is moving sideways, Bitcoin USDT, new price scale. So all of this happening while Bitcoin is simply moving to the sideways. That is kind of um, frustrating, to be honest. When we like in the past when we got these similar price actions on altcoins, we got a different market behavior on Bitcoin, and what is right now happening is kind of different. So um, I don't know. Maybe I'm too pessimistic on this one, but I don't know. Let me know what you think. Like sometimes you guys have better opinion or even better view on these ideas, and that is kind of interesting for me. It's kind of interesting as well. So most of the cases when we got Bitcoin in the sideways, especially in the high range of the price, and when we got in the high range, then we got sideways. In most cases, altcoins doing pumps. In most cases, they doing really uh, big and really interesting moves to the upside. However, in this time, it's not the same. It is not the same, and I don't really know what to say. Why is that? You know, why is that? I don't know. So, um, if Bitcoin going to be bullish in the next couple of months, that is going to be a really good opportunity for altcoins as well. However, if we're going to stay in sideways, if we're going to break down, that's going to be a sucks for the market. 100% sure that is going to be a really really bad for the market if we're going to go below 56, below 49, and that's going to be really bad for the whole crypto industry. I mean, in terms of prices, in terms of developments around blockchain, around crypto money, things like this, that's going to be fine. But if we're going to go below, that's going to be sucks for bulls, and it's going to be a really um, I don't know, market of uh, downward things. A lot of things will go to the downside if Bitcoin not going to hold over here, and We got a lot of strong levels on Bitcoin. We got a lot of levels like 43,000, 40,000, 29, 30. These kind of levels, 25. This is huge numbers. This is huge levels. And if we go back to these levels, market is going to have a reboot. It's going to restart. It's probably going to see more inflows, more new cash go into the market. However, it's going to be a painful for those who are trying to get opportunities from current prices. That is not good. That is definitely not good. So take smart decisions, take small risks right now, because right now market, well, you can see from last week, I traded almost all week, and you can see that there is a lot of choppiness on the market. And look at these candlesticks. What the shit is this? Like, these candlesticks looks like shit. I mean, did we ever had the candlesticks that looks like this on Bitcoin? Ever? Like ever? I don't know. Like, remember this one. Did we had any kind of candlesticks like this before? Anyway, I don't remember this. Like, we got some over here in the in the summer 2021, but it's not feels like this. It doesn't feel like this. Even COVID crash doesn't feel like this. 2018, well, we got one nasty candlestick over here, but others are not the same, right? And 2017, we don't have same candlesticks. I don't know. So 2014, we don't have the same candlesticks. Like, what is happening right now is really uh it's really crazy, to be honest. And you know it's normal, because every time on the market is a new day, it's a new conditions, it's a new opportunities. But it is what it is. Yeah, Brian, exactly. Shit price action. Yeah, this is kind of shit price action. That is going to call. Let's call this pattern shit price action. That's it. And I mean, in many ways, current state of the market is really tremendous. It's tremendously hard to trade. Tremendously hard to trade. Tremendously hard to put money over the some period. Like if you want to invest over some period, like year or two, maybe it's really hard to decide. From my experience, obviously, from my experience, some people going to tell different some people going to say different things, but from my experience, from what I see, from what I experienced through this market over the years, I mean, it's really hard to put money in this, like, from all my heart. And like, it's really hard to put money in this. um you know let's back to the intraday charts. Let's back to the intraday charts, right? Let's back to this. I mean, let's figure out what is going on. So, S&P trying to make new highs. It's tested 5570, and yeah, we kind of trying to push over through this resistance 5570. Like I said in the beginning of the on this day, that we are in the this is critical conjuncture of this resistance 5570 and this support support line over here. And yeah, so watching here, watching carefully. um Market is pretty choppy. We still kind of, we're trying to bounce off from this rising channel, but so far we're still kind of around it. And you know Bitcoin back to 50. Oh wow, oh my god, this is kind of this is kind of price action that I don't like about Bitcoin from last week. And this week opening, it's sending back the same. Like we open it the price at 58,000. We go to 58,900. Didn't take 59. Then we back to 58 once again. So it's moving in 1,000 buck range through the day. Even not through the day, it's actually moving through the few hours of trading, and it's moving in $1,000 range. That is kind of sucks. It's kind of sucks because we got a lot of things happening, and shapes around the market is not so clear. Uh, so from what we got over here, it's probably double bottom. I would not be so sure because, like I said, Bitcoin sometimes not respect of this kind of TA shit, and have to adopt. And right now, it is what it is. So, I mean, small possibility that we're going to stay in this kind of focused range to the upside. Uh, so we, so like I said, we go from 58 to 59, then we back to 58. What's next? We go to 59 again? I don't know. I'm not so sure. That is kind of hard. This is why it's kind of hard to trade right now because this is range bound market, and when it's in range bound market, I'm kind of tend to lose to lose some focus and to some for me it's kind of hard to trade. I really like trading markets, and right now it's looking like expanding channel or what expanding triangle. So yeah, um let's see. So what we are on the S&P, we're still there, we're still kind of in this range. So really thin market, and we're kind of bouncing off VWAP over here. That's kind of cool that we are dancing around it, but you know, we kind of could bounce around it for a day and then break out on the end of the day. However, the price action is not that strong. It's not strong inside the day, so we got some kind of rising wedge, but it's still shaky and I would say brittle. Like to me, this kind of price action is brittle because we already trying to bounce off and roll over this channel. And what I kind of looking for, not looking for actually, what I'm kind of expecting from this type of price action is that we're going to roll over, we're creating some kind of double top, and right now we're going to make some maybe triple top and then bounce down because the level of 55.60 and 55.59 is going to be uh, is going to how would say that is going to determine determine where the market is going to go, like if we're going to stay above it or we're going to break below and go down to 55.50s again. So yeah, this is kind of so this is kind of what I can expect. And so we already touching 55.60, so I'm correct this one. Then we're probably going back again 55.65 ish. Trying to break and breaking through 55.60 even. That's a flush. That's a really flush on the market right now. Uh, maybe we got some news. I'm going to check. I'm going to quickly check on some articles. Let's see. Maybe we got some news over here. I don't know. So let's see. Maybe we got some shit news. Market is really flushing over here. So we lost 55.70. Right now we at 55.55. And so, yeah. We're still kind of above this trend line. I'm going to correct it to make it exactly on the levels and exactly on the lows of these shadows. So we kind of still above this trend line, and we are in the point of control over here. You can see on the visible range that we are around point of control from this Friday and in today trading range. I'm going to check some market news. So what we got today, Dow is opening lower than expected and opening a little bit lower than what we got else. So almost no news or whatsoever on the US economy or US stock market. And yeah, pretty much nothing over here. This I don't see any major news over here. Maybe you guys have something to say. If you've got some news over the markets, let me know. But I don't see too much in on the markets right now. You know, so most of the focus of the traders is going to be on the Friday. And Friday we're going to have a Powell speech at the Central Bank Jackson Hole symposium, and we're going to see what they're going to tell. But I'm like, I think nothing major going to happen. Um, so and on the next Monday, let me check. Let me. I'm going to open a few articles once again and let me check. So, what we going to have today actually, it's going to be a Democratic National Convention in Chicago. So that's going to be Democratic National Convention around Kamala Harris as a nominee for the um, U.S. elections. So that's about it for today, and I think we don't have any more news for today and for right now. So market retesting 55.60s. What is doing Bitcoin doing? I think still in the same range, still in the range of this really thin and choppy price action over here. I don't really like to have any trades right now. It's kind of bouncy and low volume. It's pretty low volume, so it's a sideways range bound market, and yeah. So No, so nothing major on the markets. And yeah.
All right, all right, all
So guys,
right.
I think we're going to end this live stream on this note. We got pretty much nothing on the markets right now. I'm going to update on Telegram as well. If I'm going to see some opportunity to trade this. And yeah, so far, guys, thank you for attending this live stream. I hope you enjoyed this one as much as I did. And yeah, let's meet together tomorrow. I will try to set up the same time on tomorrow as well. And yeah, let's see what the market is going to do on the rest of the day. I see you tomorrow. And yeah, happy trading and have a nice profits. Goodbye.